worries, don't apologize. So this is episode 3 of Peaceseakrz. I have with me 3 guests. I have Leticia here, I have Emmanuel, and I have Christina. You guys are free to jump in at any time. Today's topic is, I guess, following episode 2. But before, how are you guys doing today?
Okay.
Anyone can jump in.
I'm doing really well. This week has been a little bit stressful, but it's Wednesday. We're here. We're getting over it. It's good. Yeah.
Thank God. That's beautiful.
Yes.
How are you doing, Emmanuel?
I'm doing amazing, but I gotta walk through every stress and I have. So I'm chilling. I'm just trying to be patient and take my time.
Yeah. Patience is a key topic. Maybe we can talk about patience today. How are you doing today, Christina? Oh yeah. I wish I was recording, you guys. The micro expressions are real.
A lot. I just officially started my job this week, so I'm like,
That's fun.
Yeah.
not a lot of breaks in between, so I'm getting used to that.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Wait, you work on where do you work at in your job? Like in the Mela building, or like where do you work at?
I work in Mala.
Nice. You do on workstation?
Christina have a big girl job.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Congrats,
It's gonna be something to get used to. Which I'm getting
do your
eventually.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amen. Okay. I guess I'll go. This week has been, I feel, one of the busiest weeks this semester. Shout out to the skaters skating a few blocks away from us. But this week have been busy. I had, since Monday, had to run some paperwork, getting my passport, doing passport money, and then neutralization paper, social security paper. Just lots of back and forth and waiting.
Yeah.
So far, today I went and got my house appraised, so let's go. Yeah.
It's amazing.
So thank God. We mentioned patience earlier. I feel like patience is a thing we all have, but sometimes we lack because we're so used for everything in tips of our fingers.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think?
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to patience, like, it's easy to say yes, you're waiting for something, but I think all of us at some point we want everything like in the now, and it's hard for us to wait and see, and especially I guess when it comes to like the Lord telling us to be still and wait. He can see so far ahead of us, but we can only see what's in front of us, so it's really hard for us to wait on him. And like, just like for your situation, your house just got appraised, which is great, but maybe there was a point where you thought like, okay, I don't even see this happening, or like, what's going on, like, what should I do?
Yeah.
Should I take action? Should I wait? Should I not?
Definitely.
Should I have the patience? But yeah.
Definitely. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. Like, patient, we need that patience, because like, you just never know what's gonna happen in the next few days. So like, us having patience is the key, because if you don't have patience, then what else are you doing with your life? You gotta have the patience to release the stress out, the toxic vibes, and we're not doing it over here. We don't do negativity. We come with positive vibes. Yeah.
This place is a positive space. It's a space that the Lord can work in and use and just make for the better.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I believe in our generation, it's hard to have peace.
Yeah.
We're in
Indeed.
such an immediate generation. Everything happens immediately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything happens at the push of a button. Amazon happens the next day. Sometimes, even the same day. I really think that patience is something easy to lose sight of. Something that we don't always get to keep if we're not paying attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just a muscle that we're not really using as often as we should.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Absolutely. It's definitely a muscle.
And even
No. I was gonna jump on a different topic, so please go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, even growing up in this generation, because you go elementary, middle school, high school, then boom, college, and then job, and like I feel like there's so much pressure being put on our generation, especially to have everything figured out, and it almost feels like waiting for something, or for I know a lot of people struggle with finding their purpose or something, but even waiting for that, or maybe going with the flow, even that's a lot of it is kind of not really looked down upon, but I think there's a lot of pressure for us to have everything figured out and to go that direction and be successful, make money, and, you know, make your parents proud or whoever proud. So I feel like, like how you were saying, everything is just so fast-paced, you know, life. And people don't really slow down and think and wait anymore.
Yeah.
Or feel
Absolutely.
like that's, you know.
Yeah, because like for example, me, I'm a typical African person, because like my mom and my parents, for example, in the future, they're gonna ask me, where's your wife? Where's your, you know, when are you gonna have kids?
I feel
Something like
it's an
that.
African thing,
It's
'cause
like
my parents do
it's
say
like-
that. They're like, you're not talking to a girl yet? And
yeah,
I'm
they
like,
just want everything.
leave me alone,
Like,
please.
Literally,
Yeah.
they just wanted to, like, okay, I get it, but I still have to be patient, and, you know, I have to take my time, because I don't want people to rush me. I want to, like, make sure she's the woman for me, and
Absolutely.
you know, I have kids, and, you know, everything is situation, and so I feel like being patient and being on time and getting ready to, you know, have a wife, kids, you know, being married is like being patient about. You're not being patient means you're waiting, you're taking your time, you're not like rushing, you're just making sure that everything's on point, making sure like you're engaged, you're doing this, you're next, you're doing your career next, after college, you gotta do everything. That's what patient is. Yeah.
Before I give you a chance, I thought of this idiom or like word that rhymed that my grandma would always say. It's slow and steady will make you wise, but peaceful and ready.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was a kid, I was like, oh, what to say? Every day it rhymes. I'm like, but now it really is like, if you're slow and steady finding a job, you're gonna find it peaceful. You're gonna like the job. You're gonna be ready. You're gonna be happy that you find the right job with a partner, with the school, with your subjects, with even a device like this laptop. I love it, but I waited 2 years for it. It has all the things that I want.
I feel like yes, they want us to have these things, and sometimes they are like, sometimes they will say like, you know, be patient or something, but then they also have expectations of you.
Yeah.
And then I also feel like, as someone, for me, I was constantly looking for my purpose or what I should be doing or whatever, and I think what we sometimes forget to tell people is what you should be doing while you're waiting, you know? Just like,
That's real.
yeah, we're like,
so
we're waiting,
put that in a song.
but
Put that in a song. You know you write songs. Put it in a song.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out! We have artists here. Okay. We have a songwriter.
Shout out to
Christina,
beautiful Christina.
Songwriter, Michael, poetry writer, or
And shout out to my
poet.
roommates. He's also an artist.
Christina.
So Eric. Yeah, it just like amazing.
Yeah.
It's good. Like, you should check him out. Like,
That's like they told me about him a little bit.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Any other comments about patience or?
No.
Okay, I feel like patience would bring our generation. You guys can disagree with me. You can agree. If you have beef with me, just tell me to take off my glasses. You can slap me, okay? Anyways, I feel like our generation has been corrupted by the devil. Since kids enroll in school, they are taught about nothing of the good things, like farming, like cooking, like welding, like woodwork, like shop work, like relationship, but they're taught just a bunch of stuff to fill their brains. And now with all the, I don't know how to sugarcoat it, I'm gonna say it up straight, with all the gay life, with all the corruption, it's a disease. Like the Old Testament talked about, it's not just a sin, it's just against our nature. Males are born to fall in love with the female. Females are born to nurture and to love and to care and to be mothers. And guys are made to work. It's in the Bible. It's in the daily lives. If a man doesn't work, what you doing here, dude? And then we grow up a little bit. We get introduced to a bunch of things, addiction and lust and normal things that happen, but today it's so easy to fall into those, and it's sugar coated. If people do it, so everybody does it. You're the odd one out for staying a virgin. You're the odd one out for keeping peace or speaking truth or being religiously accurate. And then we grow up older, and it's hard to mix and match, hard to fit in, because if you're not this and that, if you're not titled like that, you don't fit in, and then you're like, God help me. And it's not like that 50 years ago, 40 years ago. Even our parents, they had it a little bit easier. Yes, less technology, of course, but at least you didn't walk outside and you can't even say sir to a person, because they will respond back to you and get mad at you, throw shit at you.
For like assuming the gender.
For assuming the gender, and I'm like, don't you have a beard and hair on your legs? Like, I can't call you sir? What?
Yeah, for example, because like I can relate to that as well, because like as my culture, like you're meant to be respectful, like, you know, for example, I know this is off
say
topic.
sir. Yeah, please
like,
jump in.
Because for example, like, you know, if you see an elderly person, you have to like get on your knees to greet them, you know, bow down to them, to just greet them. I know it's a little bit weird, but
I've seen it.
But it's a sign of respect that you know you call them by name and sa, ma. That's all you do.
Even in my language, ustaz if it's a guy, madame if it's a girl, and it's just a sign of respect. It's not assuming that they're male or female. Even I think Spanish has something similar, and other cultures has something similar. And today, the thing that is annoying me the most is social media was made to connect far people, but now we're far because everything is just from a click. We get bombarded with information since the moment we wake up all the way till we fall asleep. We can't even feel or experience. Nature is beautiful. Like, we stopped and looked at the sunset, and I got sidetracked because I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. I'm painting every day.
I feel like the more generations we go forward, we like lose touch with reality, and we're so consumed in like, I feel like we're so consumed in ourselves. Like, I don't know, kind of going into people getting offended at certain things, like for example like the respect and everything. I feel like this generation now, or just not even this, just like nowadays, I feel like people are only concerned with themselves and they have lost respect for not just others but for themselves, for themselves as well. That like, it's okay to be yourself, but at one point do we call it like, okay, this is actually like, we need to stop. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
And you know, I feel like this is just a difficult kind of subject because, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
that's why we're talking about it.
It's all about being inclusive until it's a Christian person, and it's all about, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's almost like I can't find the word for it, but almost like the devil, like Satan's plan. You know what I mean? Since they're promoting everything but good, and the fact that everything that's sinful has become entertainment, and the fact that everything is so like easy to grasp now, you know, like a touch of a button or everything. Like, I feel like it's corrupting our children and just everyone in general, that you don't know what's right and what's wrong anymore.
Absolutely.
And I don't know, it's hard because like that's all you hear nowadays. You just hear you know, like this, like Lil Nas X's songs, that Demi Lovato songs.
Yes, it's the devil is in the music, it's in the video games, it's in the films, it's in the movies. I can't even go to the movies without having like making fun of Jesus, making fun of my faith, making fun of Christian songs, making fun of my parents, my culture, my beliefs, nudity, stuff like that. 50, 60 years ago, that stuff would not fly. The producer will be like, nope, denied, go back to where you came from, respectfully. But today, you just listen to every song. It's songs are like mantras, not in that they're like a spell, but the things that you hear, the things that you repeat happen.
Yeah, it's kind of like that saying where they say, like, you are what you eat. And,
Yeah.
like, you know,
You are what you
clearly
hear,
you're not
what you
eating
see,
music, but,
what
you
you
know.
smell, what you feel.
Yeah.
Everything that you're surrounding yourself with is gonna, it feeds into you, and it gets, you know, and, like, so many young people today, like, their faces are stuck in their phones where the content is not good for you. And I feel like that's also why so many mental illnesses are, like, prevalent for a lot of teens.
Yeah.
And not just teens, but, like, a lot of people.
Adults.
It's
Yeah.
sad.
Exactly. Like, for example,
Are you okay?
I'm trying to find something that I cannot find.
Okay, take your time.
But also, that's why I don't know where it is in the Bible, but it's like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And it's also life and death is on the tongue.
Yeah.
So we also have to guard ourselves in what we say and what we are allowing into the spirit, because we are easily influenced by the stuff that is around us.
for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree with you. You
Yeah.
just spit bars. Oh my god. Let's have a moment of silence. I'm not even kidding. Just thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna say, like, in this generation, like, we're talking about, you know, the devil and everything, and you know how, you know, so I feel like a lot of people face a lot of depression, like a lot of teenagers, and I feel like the depression is based on, like, I feel like you need to, like, when it comes to depression and, like, being stressed out and being like, oh, suicide and everything, it's really it really affects people's mental health. Like, I'm not gonna be lying. It affects people's, they'll be looking out, they'll be like, I'm stressed because of class, all that. And we definitely need God, and we definitely do need their support, because if they don't go out and, you know, let it out, they're gonna be stressing about it, you know. So I feel like in this world we need some people, like, we need people to, like, you know, pray for them, help them with their struggle and depression and everything. Even though the devil is gonna, like, you gotta let the devil go and pray for them. Yeah, literally.
yeah, I think, Leticia, you brought up the devil plans, and I feel like it's yes, because I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but if you dig deep in just, like, the visual context in movies, it's as old as Forrest Gump. The comedy ass movie, he had signs like the Church of the Devil, which sounds weird if you haven't been looking at, like, what's happening in secret societies and all that. The Church of the Devil is literally like Satan's worship, and their sign is as above, so below, which is 2 hands pointing up, 2 hands pointing down, which means the same old lie that the devil tempted Eve with. If you eat from this, you'll be exactly like God.
Exactly.
You will never be like God.
Sounds like the forbidden fruit to me.
The forbidden fruit. It's exactly it. And then later on in the future, all the romantic sexual book have a fruit on the front cover.
Exactly.
It's always red. There's a snake about it. There is 365 things about it. There is colors about it. And then it's not only it's a reference, blah, 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 or ha, 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 I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But dig deep. Look at your history. Look at what Satan is doing since the beginning of the world all till today. And then now you can literally see it. Like, have you listening
Not hiding
to
anymore.
Doja Cat? Look at the Olympics. They just, boom. It opened. I cried.
Yes, and what's crazy is how normalized people are not seeing a problem with that.
Yeah.
And whether you're Christian or not, like, that's not
That's
normal.
not okay. That's not okay.
Dressing
at
up as the
all.
devil, like in Taylor Swift's music video.
That's scary.
She was dressed up as a devil, or there was like Demi
Like the
Lovato's.
serpent, or like the 7-horn
Yeah, there
crown.
was that.
That's scary.
And then in like and Demi Lovato's it was some kind of album, but she was like laying down lingerie in a cross-shaped bed, and like it was
I think
not.
that was the album cover.
I was like, I don't know what it was, but it was just not. I was like, what's
Yeah.
going on? And
That's
people
really bad.
are seeing that and thinking that it's comedy, or thinking that it's
And
normal,
it's not
or
art.
an art.
It's not art, because
Yes.
look at ancient Greece. Their art was people eating, people presenting gifts, people walking, playing sports. That's art. It was a tree. It was a pot. That is art. But making fun of religion, making fun of faith, making fun of the one mediator that can save us, that's not art at all. That's blasphemy in our faces.
I know.
Yeah.
Any thoughts? Any response?
Yeah, I feel like.
Any agreements, disagreements?
Yeah, I agree for sure, because like all this like devil-ish, all this mocking God, it's just not. It's really disrespectful, and it's really disgusting, because like I just feel like in this world, like they need Jesus, like, for sure.
Amen.
Yeah, we just like, because you see the people nowadays, even on Halloween is coming like in the next 30 days or like,
Yeah.
or like coming like 40 days or whatever. And you see people dressing as the devil, dressing as, just to, it's just, this is why I don't celebrate Halloween.
And since we're on the topic of Halloween, we're gonna go off topic. It was also perverted. It was changed, because if you look in the Old Testament, I do not know the reference yet, but I'll probably say it in the next episode. It was back when there is an angel that's gonna kill the people, but if you don't kill like an animal, put blood on the doorstep, and put the thing outside, the angel will not harm anybody inside.
The plague that came for killing the first son
Yes.
when they were in Egypt?
Yes.
I think that was Exodus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that have been taken to different imagery over the years and the decades.
For sure.
And now it's like, oh, dress up, blah, 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 it's fun. And I'm like, no. No.
But that's
Christina,
how the devil
please.
works. That's
Exactly.
how he works. He takes the things that we hold sacred and he messes with them.
Exactly.
But also...
Can I interrupt you? Please. I'm so sorry. Please remember what we're going to say. Because I don't want to forget this. Right now, with all the abortion laws, with all due respect to the girls here in our podcast, I feel like Satan took... I believe in sacraments, which are like communion, baptism, confession, things with the church. If you don't, it's all fine. This is what I believe in. This is how I was raised. One of the sacraments is communion, which is literally the body and blood of Christ. Whether you believe that the bread turns into the body or not, I am convinced 100%. You can't not convince me. It will. But it's literally God said, and it's in the Bible. I can give you the verses right now. This is my body. Do this for remembrance me. And it was at the Last Supper. And then that phrase, my body. God gave us his body. He died on the cross for us. Exactly. Our debt is paid. We don't have to die and go to hell and suffer, because God died. Jesus died. We're now saved because he paid our debt with his blood.
Exactly.
My body has been taken and perverted and changed to now abortion, which is, in my idea, the worst thing ever. You're killing a life. You're harming a person. You're harming two lives, two hearts, two living things. Even it's a clumps of cell, but we are clumps of cell right now. If you think about it. I'm so sorry I interrupted you.
I'll say this.
I know I threw you off.
Yeah, but I'm gonna touch on it real quick and then go back.
Yeah.
There is so much harm being done from two babies because they don't want their child, that this abortion law that like stops you from getting a abortion legally creates more harm than it does good, because the orphanage system or the foster system is not that great to begin with.
Exactly.
And there's already horror stories. Like, I've heard of a story of a woman putting her child in the dumpster or falling into a toilet. And I'm just saying, those are few rare cases, but with this law, it makes all those things worse and more.
And we're making it worse by making it banned.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then, alright, going back to the devil and the systems. I feel like Satan tries to desensitize us.
Yeah.
Violence is everywhere. R-rated movies is everywhere. PG-13 isn't PG-13 no more. Like, it's...
Maybe 28. Like, I don't want to watch this at 20. Like, what do you mean?
I know, and so, but we're desensitized to that. So we think it's a norm and we think it's okay, but it's really not. And so we're going about this life and we're seeing it on TV and we're seeing it everywhere we go and we see it in our classrooms, and it's easy for us to get swept up by what we perceive as the norm before God can scoop us up into his arms and show us what is right.
Yes. Yes.
And the devil made that on purpose. He made it that way, so that way we can be blinded for so long.
Exactly.
So that's why when we had our Bible study today, and it was saying how we have to pray for each other, because we know what is right, but we have to pray for the people that don't know what is right. And so we have to make sure that we pray when we see that and tell God, hey, can you intercede for him? Because he doesn't know what he's doing right now.
Exactly.
Yes. And go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's something that I had remembered, but you know, on Instagram, like when you're scrolling, and then you'll see like this pop-up that says sensitive content, and I don't know if y'all have ever clicked on it before. But, like,
most of it is just Christian content.
Yeah, and I was like, isn't that crazy? How now they're trying to even like brand that as sensitive content when it's really just like it's Jesus. Like, what harm is it gonna do?
It's
to
touching
you?
your soul.
Yes,
It's telling you all the things that you've been.
But the things that are ruining my eyes and my heart is not sensitive. Like, why am I seeing? I don't want to say it. Why am I seeing cheeks jiggle and it's not sensitive? But somebody sharing parts from Romans or Matthew or John and it's sensitive context, and I'm like, bro, this is a Christian account. I follow it.
Yeah, it's just like it's like people like to block you or like this. Like I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a little bit disrespectful. I don't mean to like come for you for the people, but like it's just like to see y'all just go and just say not interested. It's like, okay, they're doing so much. Like you need to so and shine for God, because God, even because the devil was a part of God, but. I mean, the devil walked with God before, but he decided to wake his own path. So,
Yeah, absolutely. Any other comments since we're on that topic? Okay. Yeah. I feel like the next topic that I'm thinking in my head will take too long, so we're going to skip it and go to something else.
What is it?
The end of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It will take too long. It will take too long.
So
I feel like we're all busy.
First.
Okay. No.
We're
gonna skipping it.
Okay.
We're gonna skip it because I can give you proofs right now since 1919 or 1920, all the way till today, about how the world has been ending slowly. But we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm not a show off. I'm just a nerd. Okay, make that clear.
Okay.
The second topic is, I'm trying to remember my list. Music. So,
spicy.
You said spicy. What do you guys think about music in the way of like your favorite genres? How you feel like your genres might have shaped your life?
Yeah.
And why do you like your favorite genre?
Okay, I'm gonna start it off first.
You start.
Okay. So I grew up watching a lot of, listening to a lot of music and all that. And I felt like music are good. So, but nowadays, music right now, it's just not good. Like, it's just like what the world is talking about. Like, you got them talking about drugs, alcohol, like cigarette, having sex, and all that. Yeah. And it's just like, where's the art? Where's the like encouraging people to get a job? Like, just like be you and like be. Where's the music?
It's a song.
Exactly. Exactly.
I know the tempo, but not the lyrics.
Yeah, it's just like it's the music today nowadays. This is why I do like music, but I don't like music that we talking about. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna
stuff
kill
like that.
Yeah, I just like
stuff like that hurts me because I'm like, I like hip hop. Keep doing good things like early on hip hop, 70s and 80s hip hop, not today's hip hop. I don't want to know about your stories. Like what?
Exactly. It's just like it's
so
really
vulgar.
sad. Like, it's really sad.
So, what's your favorite genre?
Although I love
music
genre, I do love Afrobeat. You understand Afrobeat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Afrobeat.
Since we're on Afrobeat, I'll interrupt you. I'm sorry. Do you like the drums more or when the piano and the guitar kicks in more?
I think I like the piano and
Like the piano.
yeah, the
Because
instrumental
with
as well.
Afrobeat, once there's like tick 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 tick, like I'm thinking of one song that like it's amazing. Once the drums is in, I'm like, okay, boom, this is my jam.
Yeah, because every song Afrobeat is amazing. Like
Yeah.
some songs makes you want to dance, and some songs
Yeah.
romance and all that. It's amazing. It's like kind of like what do they call it? Reggaeton or like
Yeah, like Reggie.
yeah,
Nice.
Reggaeton.
Or reggae.
yeah, but it's
Reggaeton.
different. Yeah, yeah,
I will look into it because I'm thinking of like reggae music. Like,
Yeah.
Like the artist we played going to BSM last Thursday.
Mhm.
Like that 4 or 5 people.
yeah,
This is what I'm thinking about.
but yeah.
Okay. Who wanna go next? Christina? Leticia? Okay, go ahead.
I don't have a specific genre that I listen to. It's more like whatever vibe I'm feeling for the week or for the month, for the day even. That's what I listen to. So on my playlist, it ranges from gospel music. I don't listen to anything with explicit content, but I'll listen to. I have a playlist of like full of international songs, like Portuguese songs, songs from India. I have like a Spanish songs playlist, you know, some bachata, like some salsa.
Corrido.
Yes, a little bit of everything in there. Cumbia.
Yeah.
I love it. I like to dance with them. And then I also have like, I have just a song, like a playlist with mixed stuff. But a lot of my playlists these days have been a really guitar heavy, like kind of chill indie type music. And I think that's what I've been kind of going with for like the past few years. And then it'll like switch maybe in a couple months and then I'll go back to that again.
Nice.
So yeah, but
Do you feel like sorry to interrupt you. Do you feel like music have shaped who you are? As of who Leticia is today?
you know, but thinking in a, I guess thinking in a sense of like actually not listening to music, but when it comes to singing, you know, my whole family they're musicians. So my mom plays the piano,
Nice.
my dad plays the bass, I play the clarinet, my little sister, she's played the cello and also the trombone. My little brother does drums. Yeah, right. And
We
then
can
my
make a
older
band
sister does
here.
saxophone. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, basically.
I also play
Yes.
violin. I used to play violin.
Yeah, like, you know, all of us are
Nice.
musicians here. And yeah, I was very active in band. And in my church home, I am a part of the praise team along with my sisters. So music is definitely something that's always been a part of me. Actually, it's funny, but, well, not really funny, but my mom told me, because I go home every weekend, and she was like, she knows I'm home whenever, like, she starts to hear, like, singing. She's like, that's all I do, because I don't really sing much in the dorms, because it's, like, loud. I can't be loud. But I'll sing when I go back home. And I feel like that's definitely something that, it's literally, like, my way to relax. It's my way to, like, yeah, I can't not sing.
Yeah, because
So-
I sing, like, because sometimes I talk to
You sing
myself,
so nice.
but I sing, like, and dance. Like, if you see me dancing, I'm going to kill
That's
it.
amazing.
Yeah,
Outlet,
I
yeah.
sing and dance
Definitely.
by my own and listen to my music when I listen to it. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like healing. It's
Yeah.
It reminds me in Exodus when the people were dancing and singing and like they were praising God, but they were dancing and singing and playing
I
the
think I know what you're
trumpets
talking
and
about,
and I was like, that's amazing. Even David was so happy.
In my
He
church,
danced
yeah.
while he's praising the
Yeah.
Lord. Even I know what you're saying.
I will dance.
I know that song.
I will dance like
Like
David
David
danced. I will sing. I will sing. I will sing like David sang.
Even at church, like
Yeah.
African church, we dance. Like,
You dance.
but American church,
I've
they
been
need
to
to
one.
improve on it, like
I've been
work
to
on it a
one.
little bit.
Oh no.
Cause like,
That's okay.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
good. Okay, so yeah, because we dance, like we dance our butt off every time.
Yeah,
It's
and
crazy,
you worship
yeah.
while you dance. It's amazing.
Yeah, but
I've
like,
been to
yeah,
one
it's just
church
like,
that.
you just chill and just like, yeah.
If you come to my church, Habibi, we don't even play instruments in our service. It's literally a priest, a couple of deacons. We play 2 instruments, which is like a metal triangle, and then you have a middle thing, and then you're like ding 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 ding, like the whole time. I don't know how to replicate it, and then the cymbals. I don't know how to play the cymbals,
because
but there's so many creative
we
people.
dance like crazy. We'll be like,
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, but yeah, it's amazing because like because it goes to show like appreciation of God. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Christina, you want to jump in?
Fine.
You don't want to jump in?
I do. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm always looking for something. I can never find it.
I know you're gonna find it tonight, but it's okay. Send it to me. I'll include it in the footnotes.
Yeah. Okay. Me and music has history. So, that song that I literally just sang was a long time ago when me and my mom and my sister used to live in a church.
Mm-hmm.
We were basically homeless at the time, but I didn't know it. So I know that song, and then there's another song I know because of that. Faithful, faithful, faithful is our God.
Your voice.
Yeah, it was an old.
Your voice is really
So
beautiful.
nice.
Oh my God.
We got some good singers.
Oh.
Yeah, I sing as
Yeah,
well.
we have really nice singers in the house
Yeah.
today.
Shout out to
I will never
Christina.
sing again, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're the old timey songs, and those are my first songs that I can remember like listening to. So fast forward. I'm with my mom again. We're Adele album 21.
Oh, nice.
Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Uh,
Aretha Franklin.
huh?
R-E-S-P-E-T.
Nah. I know it, but like that wasn't on repeat, alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that Dad listens to rap.
Mm.
He's always been rap. And that's the song I was looking for. This is a song that I really like, and I think that y'all would like it, especially with like the topic that we're going with.
Yeah.
And so Dad's a rapper. He has demo tapes. He's tried rapping himself and stuff. So that's how I got my creativity for music and like just listening to all different types and all that.
Sweet.
And then my papa, fortunately he died of cancer, but he played the saxophone, he had the drums, he had the keyboard.
Yeah.
And then he had
Soul
like
music, aka.
Oh my
but
God.
he had like this soundproof room in the back, and every time I would go and visit
Amazing.
him, I would run
Right to that
basically
room.
to that back
Yeah.
room and
Yeah,
just
it's
play
crazy.
on the keyboard until he left, or when it was like,
Yeah.
come eat. And I was like,
Yeah,
fine.
I would be in there all day if I.
Yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
singing. Like,
So
Yeah.
he would let me play with the keyboard. I would mess with the drums sometimes. Not
Nice.
very, that didn't stick, but I
Yeah.
still liked. No, he once told us to stop playing the drums.
I was like, I have a headache. Stop.
Nah,
yeah.
no, it was just for kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, so me and my sister, we're 4 years apart. So at first it was me and her, but eventually she stopped and it was just me.
Aw.
But not no aw. Okay, it was cool.
No, I mean, yeah, you still play. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
But so fast forward middle school. Well, probably still in elementary. My sister would introduce me to music. So I learned about Linkin Park, Paramore, Three Doors Down,
Nice.
Nice.
all of that.
21
And
Pilots?
so 21
Yeah,
Pilots,
man. It's crazy.
Eminem,
Eminem.
Nice.
J. Cole. I think I kind of find him on my own, like Crooked Smile.
Smile.
After that one, I found him. I
Yeah.
was like,
I found
let
them
me see what
by
else we
Love
got.
Yours.
Yeah.
When I heard Love Yours, I was like, oh my God. It's
Yeah,
fact.
when you grow up on that music and I hear the stuff that sometimes other people listen to, and I'm like,
I'm like, yeah. Like,
where's
bro?
the message, man? Like, I
Right.
need to. What are you trying to tell me? What
Mhm.
lessons have you learned that you are trying to pass down to me, or simply what feelings do you feel that you're trying to convey to me?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
So I need that if I'm gonna be listening to something. Like, I'm
Right.
sure there's some songs that aren't that; they're just good beat, but like I don't listen to that often.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of songs
you.
have lost their essence. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of it has just turned into like
Chaos. Yeah.
what can be the edgy new thing, the trend, instead of what are you trying to stick with me? You know, like what are you trying to tell me?
Are you doing it for the passion anymore, or are you just doing it for the money?
Yeah.
Because most of the music, sorry to interrupt you, most of the music today, like you mentioned Athena Franklin earlier, the first second would play, I would feel the groove, I would feel the saxophone, the piano, everything. Lots of songs like this, the second that they play, okay, I feel what they're trying to say, and then they speak it, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense how I felt. Today, the beat might be catchy, but the words are not good, or the beat might even be very, very bad, and then the words are even worse, and I'm like, why did I even waste my 4 minutes listening to this?
Right, it's like for now they're giving you 1 minute song, 2 minutes. What is that? That's just,
bring back Pink Floyd, 20-minute song.
Give us 6 minute song.
Yeah, I mean it's 17.8, but the song before merged into it, like 2-minute merge, and then the song after it have like a 1.5 minute merge.
That's kind of cool. I never listened to Pink Floyd.
I love Pink Floyd. But that's later. Okay, is it my turn? Sweet.
Yeah,
I'll jump in. I grew up with Egyptian music, and my parents would play lots of, I think I'd classify it jazz or soul music, because it would be a band playing in the background, one guy or one girl singing for like hours, and then people in the crowd would be like, hey, sing it again.
But they also give you money as well, like, right?
Yeah, but like I'm talking about the actual music.
Yeah.
And then after jazz, for a long time, I started listening to like pop music, or like I'd say hippie music maybe, because it would be like lots of guitar, lots of instruments, but at the same time it's also like chill and mellow. And then I moved to America, and then I listened to the very famous Emmanuel, 21 Pilots, Linkin Park, Green Day, Blink 184, and like all the family and neighborhoods of this. And then I went to high school, and then I got into rock, and I didn't fall in love with it myself. I had a friend, and then he played lots of rock music and played guitar, so I didn't have a celebrity that I looked up to in being a rock star, but then I was like, ooh, you're cool. So I listened to Pink Floyd, and Pink Floyd brought in the Doors, and then just like rock bands, but I didn't stay in that area for so long. I kind of like, I get the attraction to it, but I didn't like it because most of the message would be drugs, money, rock and roll, and sex, and I'm like, that's not me, buddy. So I stopped listening to that, and I went back to the music I grew up with. There's a lot of English songs that are so beautiful, and throughout the way I've been listening to Christian and faithful songs. I feel like Arabic Christian songs are way better than English. Yeah, because then it's not a challenge.
No, I have a question.
I heard that.
Whenever you
Yeah.
finish that, I have a question. Oh.
Go ahead. I can come back to my topic.
Oh no, this question I plan on everyone answering. Go continue.
So, wow. I'm gonna take a moment of silence for the stars. They're so beautiful, and
I'm really trying to figure out which ones are stars and which ones are satellites and which ones are planes and everything else. I'm like, I see like flickering and stuff. I'm like, you ain't a star.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Plus, there's lights around us where we are. I wish they would like. No, I don't wish they would turn it off, because that would be not safe. I love that there's lots of lights here. Our campus is very well lit and beautiful at night. Anyways, music. All of that shaped me. I feel like I can't go a day without listening to music, if it's just like a song or just guitar playing, or like music in a sense of every emotion have music. Even the wind, sometimes I'd be like, the wind is playing a song, and I would hum it. Lots of hip-hop music and birds is so similar. Like this morning, when after I parked my car and I was walking to the building, I heard like 4 or 5 birds talking to each other, and I was like, this is a rap song. Like I literally was like, I can sing to it right now, and I was like moving my head. And then when I got to the room, I showed the people in the rec room Athena Franklin song, and they were like, dude, how old are you? And I'm like, because I listen to good old music. My point is, like, music isn't everything. and it shapes who I am because I can't really go without music for a while.
Yeah, cause like.
Please ask you.
Oh.
You're gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna
Because
say
that was like.
No. I was just like, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
because like I feel like some
You're gonna
people
say something.
use the music like that. You see, they
Little-
write a
little
song
mic. There's a little mic.
is that actually?
No.
Oh, I can't
I
see.
wish.
Yeah.
It's literally like a button.
Oh, what
Really?
is it from?
The chair that I'm sitting on.
Oh.
Really?
Dangerous?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, you had
it's,
to
it's a piece of plastic to cover
Do I
this
have
hole.
one?
Oh, I see.
It's useless.
I don't think I have one.
Same.
But yeah, I was gonna say
Shouldn't
like,
fall anyway.
you know, yeah, because I was saying like people
I'm trying
write,
to fall to
yeah, because people write a song like about like what they see, what they imagine. Like they could write a song about a fly, they write it down, they tie out a name, and that's really smart. Like they
Yeah.
write about a bird, they record a bird, you know, making noise, then you know they record it. That's nice. Mhm.
Yeah. I will I think I was not clear when I said that. What was the song? It was Tupac's song. And then I don't remember which one because I just remember the beat. It was like ta 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 ti ta 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 something like that.
Mhm.
But then the birds were singing on that beat and talking to each other. So I'm just walking. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it was just that realization.
Mhm.
Please ask.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a drum roll.
It's like a two-part question. So for now, what type of Christian songs do you like to listen to?
Okay, I'll start.
Mhm.
You guys think about it. Growing up, I listened to Egyptian Christian music, and it consists of one of three things: either parts of the gospel, but said in a simpler way to teach you something, or it's like a conversation.
Someone's calling me, but it's
Is it
an
important?
unknown number, so
Is
I
there a
don't know.
person?
Hmm?
Do you want to answer it?
It's an unknown. I don't usually answer no,
Okay.
unless they leave a voicemail.
Okay. Or two, it's like a conversation, like one Christian song that I really like. It's kind of like talking to John, one of Jesus' disciples. How was Jesus' shoulder?
Mhm.
How was his hug? How was his sweet voice? How was his actions? Because if you read John, you find he's the only one that spends so much time with him, and in all the pictures that like people drew, and John is also like
Mm-hmm.
kind of chilling on Jesus' shoulder or close to him. The third type is kind of similar to what English worship music is like. It's kind of like guitar and piano and like encouraging you to be faithful or to have calmness, to not have fear, or to worship, or how amazing your love is, oh God. So those are the only... There's a fourth one, but I don't think you guys would be like, I relate.
Do it anyway.
Yeah.
The fourth one is glorifying saints, like kind of like the perfect example. Today I listened to one for Saint Mary.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like telling what Saint Mary did, and every what's the word? We're not worshiping Saint Mary, Mother of God, but we're kind of like she is kind of like a messenger, or like we go to her and she goes to Jesus, and Jesus sends us calmness through her. She's a mother, so I can relate. I talk to my mom a lot, so I feel like it's easy to talk to my like heavenly mom, since she is Jesus' mom. She's also my mom, kind of like that. And then it's for the saints.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you're saying like she intercedes?
Yes, intercessions or intercedes. Yes, that word.
Mhm.
Interesting.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Who want to go first?
Okay, so we're talking about what type of like Christian music we listen to.
Yeah.
Okay, for me,
Are we okay?
I feel like it will be basically about gospel songs.
33. Are we okay?
Yeah, because we listen to like mostly gospel songs,
Mm-hmm.
and like songs like that's really spiritual. The songs like like a sob, a little bit class and jazz kind of song. That's the type of music I can relate to.
Nice.
Like a soul classic song, old time, like olden days. That's what I like. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt before you guys speak. Have y'all heard the Rooftops?
I don't think so.
It's a worship song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, continue.
Oh, the band or is it
There's a
a
band?
song? No,
There's a
I
band.
think
Oh my god.
maybe.
Why did that happen so many times? I would name a song and somebody would be like, yeah, I know that band. And I'm like, Habibi, it's a song.
Maybe it's not a band. Okay, I'm sorry.
Continue.
It's
I'm
called
sorry,
Upper
sorry.
Room. It's not. That's
I've
not.
heard of that, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Upper Room is a band.
Yeah, because like I feel like songs like that could relate to like your soul and like it makes you wanna. Cause like at the retreat, I went to the retreat and we sing some songs that was so good. Like it was really like lifting. Songs like that is like a soul classic song. That's what I like to listen to. Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
Christina?
Okay, you're gonna switch this back on me.
Alright.
I'm gonna sing with mine. So I like a lot of stuff. So I'm like the one I sang earlier, like Oil. So you're basically
Nice.
like pouring out your worship, and then there's In the Morning You Go over me. You remind me of your mercy. So kind of just like basically reiterating like being grateful. And then I really like Christian rap. And the good thing about like Christian rap and stuff is it kind of speaks for me. That's why I like it so much. It kind of speaks to where you are. And sometimes like you're not exactly like in a good place, but you're like, God, I still love you, but like right now I'm not feeling that great.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something. Sorry to interrupt you. Somebody told me that like there was a Christian rap song, but like
Caleb something.
something like someone told me like there was a Christian rap song, but like the person absolutely said the I think the F word, but the Christian they wasn't with it because they mistakenly said it, but like they didn't like it because they said the F word in there, and that was really bad.
Yeah. Well, was it a Christian song or just a Christian rapper?
A Christian rapper, but like I think it was trying to say, something, but like it mistakenly slipped out of his mouth. So yeah. I don't know his last name, but Caleb something.
Gordon?
Yeah. Check him out.
He's nice,
Yeah.
I listened to one of his
Fresh out the tomb like a mother.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Is there anything else that you wanted to...
Anything else?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That.
And then I really like the old timey songs. Well, not old timey, but like I guess the gospel feel like Maverick City.
Yeah.
Like
the other band. Bethel.
No.
Yes.
A Hillsong?
Yes, like refine me, reckless love. Those are songs, but they were sung by those bands. Yes. With the wind, I just feel it right here.
We make a miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are.
What song do you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're always getting left out.
You know what I'm
No, it's okay. I'm just listening. I don't know the song, but I'll like listen to and enjoy what y'all are singing.
It's amazing.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Is it on me now or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then a lot of the Christian music that I listen to is it's kind of close to R&B, except without the blues, because obviously it's joyful.
Yeah.
But it's like R&B type beat and like singing style, and a lot of like indie, so like with guitar and like guitar and like drums. Very. After this podcast, we should like just show like our music, because
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Like, for
but
sure.
yeah. It's like kind of indie style, or like really really chill, relaxing. I listen to a lot of Sunday. I don't know
What
if
is
you've heard of it. It's his. It's an artist, but it's spelled Sondae. And I love his music a lot. It's very chill, like relaxing. It makes me feel like peaceful. I like a lot of the songs that make me feel peaceful and like kind of mellow.
Yeah.
And then of course I do like switching over to some Anita Wilson, you know, some Tasha Cobbs for some gospel.
Yes.
Franklin, all the good.
Yes, snaps.
Gospel music, yeah. Because you know I know some of them for our church.
Yeah.
And that's I only know one like Christian rap, like maybe like 3-4 Christian raps, but like the accent was like British, so I don't. Yeah, but most of it is just like kind of chill, like some what's his name? Jonathan Reynolds. Yeah. Oh, contemporary. Yeah, a lot of contemporary.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God.
I forgot this
go
song
back to
existed.
Tasha Cobbs.
Oh my
We
god.
can have a little moment after. If y'all want.
Definitely. For the listeners, it's so peaceful out here. We're outside. Episode 3. I feel like 3 is such a sacred number. Everything has 3. In my view, everything has 3 qualities. The greatest thing, God has 3 qualities: the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. The Son has our sun, the soul has like light. It has heat, and it's a ball of fire that is over there so far. The water has the ability to float things and make things light. It's heavy in itself, and it's so deep and big. So we are soul, body, and mind. Everything has 3 qualities. It's such a beautiful number.
Yeah.
Just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I feel like this is enough time for our listeners. I hope you guys enjoyed our guests today, and stay tuned for episode 4. We had today Christina, Emmanuel, and Leticia. Do you guys want to say any final words?
Finally,
Bye.
we appreciate you, and I adore you. I adore you, and I'm glad that I feel honored by you, Mike, for bringing me to this podcast.
Absolutely.
And we hope next time, everything goes well, and we see more people talk about it. And
Amen.
yeah, we just pray for. I shout out to, Leticia and Christina for coming, for Mike and everything, and we are blessed that you are tuning in. And yeah,
Amen.
Amen.
I definitely want to see you guys more times.
yeah,
I love this podcast so much, and I love our talks. And I'll definitely want to see you in future episodes.
yeah.
In future sayings.
Yep.
You can just say like, boom, that was our talk. Or anything.
Done.
Then I'm gonna leave it at that. That's beautiful. As Christina said, done.